One last little note. That hill directly in front of me there, that is one I just came down. So now it's time to put this thing to the test on going back up. I have pretty much every confidence that it'll be okay. I know my truck, I know my own personal skills when it comes to doing things like this. So I'll just stop here at, not at the bottom, because then you have to try to get a running start, but right at the beginning here, put it into 4 low. And just go up the hill. I think it's kind of misleading as far as how steep the hill is. I know it's a pretty good grade, but it's not nearly as bad as trying to drive something like this in the snow or on an icy road. The only reason I turned the camera back on is I figured if I do fall off the hill somewhere, there'll be a record of it for somebody to laugh at. Although I'm sure my family would be highly upset when I'm not taking that kind of a chance, but they actually don't get upset with me. They just kind of roll their eyes, scratch their head, and say, well, he's doing it again. But it's what I do. I don't have a job, not looking for one. Don't have a time clock to punch. Don't have to answer to pretty much anybody except for myself and my family. And as long as I'm out here hoping that I'm doing some good, and I'm pretty sure I am, then it's okay. Of course, I'm sure my newfound daughter would be highly disappointed if I got myself into too much trouble. I mean, after getting reacquainted after 50 years, I'm sure it would displease her a lot if I spoil it all by driving off the side of a mountain. Okay, if I remember, there were some cows down here. I just got to keep my eyes open. The two that were there kind of moved on, I guess. One thing about cattle, when it gets warm, I guess it depends on what your definition of warm is. Today hasn't been a warm day by any stretch, but when it does get warm for them, they tend to just kind of hunker down. How you doing? Yeah, real good. I was out here the day before yesterday and caught a herd of 36 javelina on my drone camera.
Oh, did you?
So I thought I'd come up and check it from the hill up there.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any deer, but a lot of javelina.
Yeah, I ran into a bunch of mule deer doe yesterday. And hunting javelina today. I messed up a stock earlier. So,
Yeah.
let them calm down a little bit, and then maybe I'll try and get out today.
Yeah. Yeah, I was surprised at the size of the herd I saw. Usually, you might see 10 or 11 of them, but 36 of them. We kind of did the slow motion count on the drone camera.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the herd I saw this morning was about 12 to 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they can't go south anymore, so they're staying on this side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see anything up there of interest. I went all the way to the top, both sides, so. But you might see something, I don't know. Good luck. I wasn't an agent after all, just a guy out hunting javelina. I'm not crazy about people hunting wild animals, but then again, I don't make the regulations. There are those cows at, back down here in the ravine. They're less concerned about us than we are about them. But that really large herd, exceptionally large herd of 36 javelina caught me totally by surprise. And I wish I hadn't deleted the drone footage. I just didn't want anybody to know where I'd seen them. And it is pretty easy to pick out landmarks from a video up there, anywhere for that matter. Okay. Now I'll head to the barn and get this posted on YouTube. And if you don't find my YouTube channel, I also, after I do the YouTube channel, YouTube video presentation, I don't know if that's the right word or not. Once I do that, then I go ahead and also put a link to it on my Facebook channel. Well, interesting ride altogether. And I thank you again for riding along. Here's another, before I shut it off. This is another view that never really gets old. Looking out, well, it's southeast of the airport, and nobody but us and the cows out here. Again, have a great Saturday. We'll catch you on the next one.